these two things in here will come apart, so you don't want that happening. You got to squeeze them together and try and get a weld in there, you know, weld them together. You don't want your wheel falling off, do you? I see Donald Trump got in. You know, it don't, well, it probably does in the long run. It probably does mean something to us English, Welsh, Scottish, because I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny, but I think that Hillary wanted a war, you know. She wanted to start pressing buttons. And you know, we all got kids and we all got grandkids, and you know, if the world's gonna come to an end, let it do so on its own. You don't need our help, do it, really. You know, look at the sun. Come on, be honest. Right, honest truth. Leave a comment. Do you think that sun is going to burn forever and ever and ever? You know, it's not a Calagas fucking bottle, is it, really? It's got to run out one day. I know it's a big thing, but it can't burn forever, can it? So one day it's going to go out. Got to. 2 back wheels, 2 front wheels. Like the hot rod we did last time, or the rat rod. Something like that. So somewhere about my abilities, I've been given this, which is stainless steel. Which is now mine, so keep your eyes off it. See? Looks like Galvy to me, but when you actually look down the side, it is stainless. So, what I intend doing is something like that. But that's a bit bright actually, isn't it? And I want a funny shaped cab on here, and a big mother tucking engine, you know what I mean? Because I like my mother tucking engines. So the mother tucking engine is going to fit in that fucking mother tucking space. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do, we'll start off with a square end. That's what I love about this place. You touch one thing and 6 other things fall. Right. You now got 2 square ends. See? Look at that. Look at that. Will you look at that? Will you look at that? So that is that. We're keeping them together at the front there. And we're going to double span this out to there, down to there. So have a look. And maybe the second thing to do now is cut these the same fucking size. Bingo! So we have 2 pieces the same size. We're going to drill holes. You could just weld that on there, but I like to put a you know, whatever I like to put. But this one, the first one is just a cut because we're bending outwards. The second one is a V because we're going to bend back on it. So. I'll just cut where we're going first. Jimmy? Will you realize that I've been hypnotized? I got them gypsy eyes. I got them. I noticed that all them actors were said they'd move out of United States. Now one of them said they'd move to England, did they? I'm gonna move to Canada. I fucking hate Donald Trump. Fucking get a life, woman. Right, there's the other piece now, because I cocked up on that piece, but you know, that's what you're supposed to do. That's why I'm here and you're there. I cock up and then you don't cock up when you do it, do you? So remember, you've got to cut opposites. So that's going to be bent exactly the same as that one, like that. See? Which is like that. How's that? And then if you use the that is parallelly horizontally, and then I'm going to draw a line there horizontal with that one, which I reckon is something like that, and we're going to discut that little triangle out. So put your blade on, switch to power on, put your protection on and cut that out, alright? You've got to. I'm bending that back, that shape. So I'm bending that one back, that shape as well. So that's going to go there, 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 there. We're going to tack all this together, make it look pretty sometimes. Right, where's Jason? There he is. Let's bring Jason over. We want this together forever. I want it together forever, man. So we're going to line out like that. Okay, you with me now? Wheel there, mother tucker there, mother tucker there. So she's going to sit something like that. Big axle on the back, big engine, big fucking engine. I'm not talking little, you lads, I'm talking big. Right off the scale. So I want it looking fucking ridiculous. I want people to see that engine looks fucking ridiculous. As you know, I've been taking a bit of stick off YouTube commentaries and people I don't like, and the thing is, I allowed it to spread to my eBay, and I give somebody a bit of stick on eBay who happens to be a subscriber of my YouTube, and I said I'd say 1,000 sorries, so I'm going to say 1,000 sorries right away through this film, alright? Still ended up buying my stuff off eBay, even though I give them stick, and I sent a sorry to say that you know, my head's gone, or my head was gone for a while with my YouTube commentators, commentarists. But all is right now. I feel great. I'm looking great, I know that, you don't have to tell me that. And on with the building of this, you know. So the moral of the story is, leave your problems in work. Don't take them home with you. Get that off. Move Jason over there. Put that on the floor because, and there's my chassis. All right. We're going to put a floor pan in there now, so it strengthens it up, you know. That's what it's all about. Would you realize that you've been hypnotized? I got these gypsy eyes. So let's go by the motto of, well, it's underneath, nobody gives a toot. And then we're going to muscle that into there. How's that? Will that be alright? Of course it fucking will. Right, let me just cut this. Don't forget, wear your protection now. See, I could have cut it all the way through, but that meant I would have to bend down and pick it up. We're not in that sort of mood today. I'll tell you a little secret if you want me to. Accidents, because everybody goes on about accidents in the workshops, it's usually caused by people forcing the tool, not letting the tool do what it's supposed to do. You'd actually fuck it and get in there, you bastard. That sort of attitude, you know what I mean? So you've got to let the tool do the work for you. Plus, I'll tell you for nothing, that cutting blade will last you 8 times longer. If you put muscle on it, that thing will go within, you can do one of them in 20 minutes, can't you? Well, probably a minute. If you take your time, it will last twice as long. I know, you should say I'm a twazzock, but, you know, I've been there, man, I've done it, I've been there. The fucking hell that is. It's supposed to be a fly killer, it never works, so what the fuck is still doing there, I don't know. What is a man? What has he got? He got a nose full of fucking snot. The thing is, if you don't get it right, it'll haunt you. The next couple of cuts, you know, when you try and do a square wall on the end or whatever we're going to build here, it will fucking haunt you for it. You'll hear it say, I told you to put it square in the first place. That's what it looks like. Crock of shit, I know, but that does look straight. Right, I got 4 of them, which are a nice solid steel. They're the solid steel. Will you realise? See, some songs I'll just sing all fucking day. When I go live on Thursday nights, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. So we're going to drill 2 holes in there, so that fits in there. Right, I've done 2 holes in there. You never guess, when you drill a hole in there, that thing gets flicking hot. For those of you who knows what I'm saying, it does, it gets fucking hot. So we're going to stick these on there, and then we're going to stick it in the lathe and make them all nice and round. The depth of my chuck. You know, if you put them both together, they get fucking hotter. You see my head moving? Don't think I'm doing anything rude. They're round now because you can tell when they're round because of the swath. Because it's going like this against the bit, it's shooting off swath little bits, but once it gets, this is now round, it comes off like a twirly twirless. You know, whatever a twirly twirless is, you're welcome to it. But I know. I wanna be Bobby's girl, I wanna be Bobby's girl. That shouldn't be foul. I can't show you what I'm doing. Top secret down here. Plus you get somebody saying, I'm wearing the wrong fucking clothes or something, you know. Oh, you shouldn't do that with them sort of clothes on. You could have killed yourself. Honest to fucking God, I do. Yep, and that gets hot as well. Right, so that is our hubs. Wheels. I don't know. You keep expecting me to know what I'm fucking talking about. Well, we gotta get them back off there. So my suggestion to you, young man, comes to something when your dog takes the piss out of you as well. Oh, danced. Right, we gotta get them off there. We'll use the old-fashioned method called beat the fuck out of it. That's two done. These are a lot smaller, so rinse. Over to you, Troy. Stop farting, mate. Stop farting, will you? So you put them in there and weld them in, and that's done. But we want to weld these two inner bearings together, so it's not going to give us stick later on down the line. Something like that. I'd be happy with that. So now you've got to get a good earth on that to get down there with the welding torch. So put the torch on full, because we're going to go in there with no regrets. We're going to hammer in there if we can. Bring Jason over. One edges. There's a good boy. See? He's a good boy. The thing is, you don't get two chances of tidying that up. If you don't do it the first time, you're not going to get in there. You're not going to get in there for the second time. What I've done is welded. I welded a washer, but then I come up onto the second inner. So that now cannot. That is there. So that is there, solid and hot. Always remember the word. Hey Rob, wow, that's fucking hot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If you don't get a lathe for Christmas, you gotta go back to the old ways, you know. Which is one of them, like the hole cutter. We all did it. So don't be shouting, oh yeah, it's alright for you, you gotta leave, because it's, you know, bullshit. Didn't always have a leave. See, right, we gotta drop that in there, but we want it nowhere near the join in there, so we gotta go down a bit. I don't know if you can see inside one of these, I'll show it to you. See the gaps in there? I got a weld right across there. Okay. That's all I'm doing. Fucking chuck, honest to God, I don't know how I do videos. Plus. You did ask, love, and I said yes, love.
Oh, sorry.
You just want to get on film, don't you? Right, that's it. Let's go in there. Front wheels. think I found a good use for pencils at last. Another pencil, you crazy git. I got fucking hundreds of them. Where's me fucking wheel gone? Front wheels can go on because they're finished with. We're going to put a big radiator and then an engine is going to be that fucking big. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. And then just a crazy... I want to slightly, because it was mentioned to me, the Munsters, no, that's the Addams Family, the Munsters, however that music used to go, it's going to be slightly that sort of theme. So that's about it for the chassis. I hope you enjoyed this part 1 series. Coming off there, coming off, come with me. Come on, don't be shy. Where's your power pack? Right, let me show you. There, see? And that's all it is. But look at the span on it.